Hey everyone, I just wanted to take a minute and look at the homework for this week. We've had 4 or 5 of you have submitted your assignments so far. I want to come back in and look at some of these questions. I've made the homework available to be done a second time to make it a little more simple. First of all, in question one, what is the cost per acre? We're looking for a dollar amount here. Um, Okay, question three. This was a big one. This is one of the more important parts of the whole assignment here. And it says using the web soil survey, determine the water holding capacity for your piece of farmland in blank inches per inch. So in 1 inch of soil, how many inches of water can be held there? So it might be like zero point 0.1 inch per inch, or and usually in agriculture where we look at a large root zone, usually about a 4 foot root zone, we often do this in inches per foot. But anyways, we're creating a ratio to understand that depending on our soil type, this is how much water per this depth of root zone. And last week I had sent out a video, and I'm gonna come back to that again and show it to you again. It's I think this is gonna be really helpful. I'll admit it. Web soil survey. It's a little difficult to use. So just Google SoilWeb, no space between the two words. And this first one that's from the California Soil Resource Lab, you're gonna want to click on that. Okay, and it's gonna come up with a map. If you've never used this before, it's probably going to start you out near UC Davis. Anyway, go to wherever you're looking at your land in the United States, and you'll see how it's all split up into the different zones. So we're gonna zoom in here. We're gonna bring you into the trout farm down here. And so basically, you find your parcel, whichever one it is, and you just click on it. Okay. And then on the side of it is going to be all this data. It's going to tell you about your soil type. I'm sorry, my picture is probably blocking a lot of this, but I know you can see this most important part here. So we get available water storage. Okay, that's what we're talking about. That's the water that's available to the plants in the soil there. And so this is saying, okay, in 100 centimeters of soil, so top 100 centimeters, it can hold 17.7 centimeters of water. So there we have a ratio. I'm good with it. If you want to screenshot this, there's other information here about drainage and so anyway, I think this is a really quick tool, like a 30-second way of going to a field on your farm and clicking on it and saying, oh, okay, that's roughly how much water our root zone is going to be holding. And if you want to link it back to the web soil survey, up here in the top right corner is a link for that. Click on that, and there it is. We're back at the web soil survey. So you can see how the two are kind of connected. And there we're back on our map. So that's maybe an easier way to get our answer to that question, but also just an effective tool for y'all to be using.